Since 2019, the Prusa Mini has consistently performed as one of the best small form factor 3D printers on the market. However, with the recent addition of input shaping on the Prusa Mini's firmware, many people, including us, have found that the stock Hotend just isn't cutting it anymore. That's where this bad boy comes in. This is the Prusa MINI Upgrade Kit from Slice Engineering, and it is the best plug-and-play Hotend replacement for the Prusa Mini. I'm Peyton, and I'm going to walk you step by step through the installation of the Prusa MINI Upgrade Kit, so that way you can get the absolute most out of your Prusa Mini or Prusa Mini Plus 3D printer. Now, there isn't a difference between the Hotends on the original Prusa Mini and the Prusa Mini Plus, so the installation process is going to be the same for either machine. This kit utilizes the Mini's stock heatsink, stock heater, and stock temperature sensor, so it really is plug and play. The Prusa Mini Copperhead Hotend is a bimetallic heat break that's 60% more efficient at thermal isolation than the stock monolithic heat break. It also has a copper hot block rated to 450 degrees Celsius and comes with our Gamma Master nozzle pre-installed. Gamma Master is an abrasion-resistant nozzle with fantastic thermal performance and an anti-adhesive surface, but if you don't want to use our nozzle, the Hotend is RepRap compatible, so you can use it with most other nozzles on the market or any other nozzles that you currently are using on your Prusa Mini. Before we begin, there are a few things that we're going to need for the installation. First, you're going to need a Prusa Mini Upgrade Kit with the included boron nitride paste and applicator swabs. You're also going to want an adjustable wrench, a nozzle torque wrench or a socket wrench, a 1.5mm hex key, a 2mm hex key, and a 2.5mm hex key. First, ensure the Hotend is positioned up and to the left so that you have room to work. Then make sure that filament is unloaded from your printer. Once your printer is unloaded, go ahead and heat the Hotend to 250 degrees Celsius. With your adjustable wrench, hold the hot block firmly in place and remove the nozzle with a nozzle torque wrench or a socket wrench or however you remove nozzles. Once you've removed the nozzle, let the Hotend cool down to room temperature. Turn off the printer and disconnect the power cable for safety. Next, we're going to remove the two screws on the side that are securing the Super Penda holder. You'll remove these using a 2.5mm hex key, and then you can just set the holder aside. Now underneath the hot block, loosen the thermistor set screw with a 1.5mm hex key and the heater set screw with a 2mm hex key. Then gently push the heater and thermistor out with one of your hex keys while holding the hot block steady. Now remove the 3 set screws in the heatsink and pull the stock Hotend out. Now to get your Copperhead Hotend ready, go ahead and remove the silicone boot and make sure that the orange PTFE tube is installed inside the heat break. Remove the retaining screw on the right side of the Hotend using your 2mm hex key and be very careful not to lose the dowel pin inside of the Hotend. Now you can insert the new Hotend into the stock heatsink, making sure that the orange slice is facing away from you. Tighten the 3 heatsink set screws using your 1.5mm hex key to secure the Hotend in place once it's pushed all the way up into the heatsink. Coat the heater cartridge and temperature sensor completely with boron nitride paste and then insert them into the hot block. Boron nitride paste will improve the thermal performance of your Hotend, and it acts as a potting agent to help hold the cartridges firmly in place. You can wipe off any excess paste using a damp paper towel or a Q-tip, and then reinsert and tighten the retainer screw using a 2mm hex key. Now reinstall the Super Penda holder by fastening the 2 screws with a 2.5mm hex key, and you can slide back on the silicone boot over the hot block. Finally, plug in the power cable and turn on the printer. And that's it. It's super easy to install. To get the most out of your new upgrade, we recommend lowering the retraction settings in your slicer to account for the improved thermal isolation of our heat break and ensuring that your printer is upgraded to the most recent firmware version that has input shaping. As a bonus tip, we recommend using plastic repellent paint to prevent filament buildup on the nozzle and the boot. It's quick and easy to apply and helps you print with peace of mind, especially on prints with notoriously sticky and annoying filament. If you want to upgrade your 3D printer to get the most out of it, you can find our Prusa MINI Upgrade Kit and plastic repellent paint in the description below. You could also visit sliceengineering.com to browse our full catalog of 3D printer components and upgrades. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and let us know a printer you'd like a Hotend upgrade for in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to stay zesty.